Hey folks, Leo here, your go-to crypto insider with the latest on XRP. Buckle up because what I'm about to drop could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Imagine this. XRP just dipped slightly from $2.87 to around $2.84 today, but experts are screaming about a massive supply shock that could rocket it to $10,000 or more. Yeah, you heard that right. $10,000 per XRP. If you're holding even a small bag, this could turn your portfolio into a fortune overnight. But hold on, because this isn't hype. It's backed by real-time buzz exploding on X right now. Stick with me for the next 12 minutes as I break down why XRP's surge is imminent, weave in fresh tweets from top influencers, and reveal insider insights you won't find anywhere else. This changes everything. Let's dive in. First off, let's set the stage with today's reality. XRP is sitting at $2.84 as of September 23rd, 2025, after a minor flash dip earlier. But don't let that fool you. This isn't a setback, it's a launchpad. We've seen XRP hold strong above $2.70 support, and analysts are calling this the calm before the storm. Think about it like a coiled spring, compressed and ready to explode. The key driver? Institutional adoption is hitting warp speed. Just look at the recent news. Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD is now an off-ramp for BlackRock and VanEck tokenized funds via Securitize. That's massive. BlackRock, the titan of finance, integrating with XRP tech. This isn't some distant dream. It's happening now, unlocking billions in liquidity and making XRP the backbone for tokenized assets. But wait until you hear what the community is buzzing about on X today. I pulled the latest high engagement tweets to give you the unfiltered pulse. Take Chad Steingraber, a respected voice in the space. He's tweeting about how the public trading supply of XRP could shrink to just 21 million tokens. You know what that means? Echoes of Bitcoin's scarcity, which propelled BTC to $100,000. Chad's math? If demand stays hot, we're looking at $8,000 to $10,000 per XRP. And he's not alone. Digital asset investor is echoing this with the Shane Ellis theory, predicting a steady rise to lure retail sellers at $5, $10, even $20 plus as BlackRock dives in. These aren't wild guesses, they're based on Ripple's moves to lock up XRP in ODL, ETPs, and trusts. Ripple and its founders already own the majority, leaving just $1.9 billion for retail like us. Supply shock incoming, FOMO is real, folks. Now, let's break this down step by step so it's crystal clear, like a fireside chat with your top crypto buddy. Start with the fundamentals. XRP's utility is unmatched. It's built for cross-border payments, settling in seconds at pennies per transaction. Compare that to legacy systems like SWIFT, which take days and cost a fortune. Ripple's partnerships are stacking up. Think BDACS in South Korea offering secure custody for XRP and RLUSD, or the Dubai Land Department tokenizing real estate on the XRP ledger. Fractional ownership, global access, all powered by XRP. And get this, Fed Chair. Powell just greenlit banks to provide services to XRP and crypto. Banks are free to dive in, no more regulatory handcuffs. If you're doubting this surge like most skeptics are, ask yourself, why would institutions pile in if XRP wasn't primed for liftoff? Shifting gears to the charts. Because data doesn't lie. XRP's forming a downtrend channel, post-ETF sell-off, but it's bouncing off that $2.75 support like a champ. Analysts like eGrag Crypto are bullish, pointing to key technical levels. If we hold here, we're eyeing $3.60 next, then a potential rally to $5 or even $9.60 in the short term. ChatGPT's AI predictions? Up to $20 by year-end. And Polymarket odds? They're favoring SOL, BTC, and ETH for new highs, but XRP's ETF narrative is flipping the script. Remember, XRP ETFs on CME and Nasdaq launched earlier this year, and now with 401k access looming, retail and institutional money could flood in. Picture your retirement account buying XRP directly. That's mainstream adoption on steroids. But here's a mini cliffhanger. What if I told you there's a new DEX on XRPL that's about to explode? DexRP's ICO just raised $6.7 million from over 9,500 investors, priced at 16 cents now, but listing at 35 cents. That's a quick 3 times. It's the first institutional-ready DEX on XRPL, with staking and liquidity pools launching Q4. Tweets are going viral about this, flipping the script on Ripple's DeFi potential. XRP Crypto Wolf is calling it out. No reason XRP should be below $3. It's way too cheap right now. And Barry C? Predicting jumps from $3 to $100, $300, even $1,000 sooner than we think. These community reactions are fire. High likes, reposts, debates everywhere. It's sparking comments like, hide your XRP on a cold wallet and never sell, from Remy Relief. Community spirit is electric. We're in this together, pushing XRP to the moon. Let's keep the energy high with some what-if scenarios to paint the picture. What if BlackRock's tokenized funds fully launch on XRP Ledger, as Brad Garlinghouse hinted today? Billions locked up, supply dries up, price skyrockets. Or what if the Fed's nod leads to mass bank integration? XRP becomes the go-to for remittances, payments, even real estate tokens. We've seen it with Ripple's $25 million donation in RLUSD to support small businesses and veterans, real-world impact driving value. Analogs? Think Ethereum's DeFi boom or Bitcoin's halving rallies. XRP's got the tech, the clarity post-SEC win, and now the momentum. This isn't just education, it's alpha you can act on. Now, around the 8-minute mark, let's tackle the myths head on, because I know some of you are thinking, Leo, if it's so bullish, why hasn't XRP mooned yet? Myth 1. Price suppression. Sure, there's talk of manipulation. Tweets like Argo FYs point to flat trading as suspicious. But with regulatory green lights and ETFS, that grip is loosening. Myth 2. XRP is just for payments, no growth. Wrong. Tokenization, DeFi, stablecoins like RLUSD are expanding its ecosystem. If you're feeling the pain of holding through dips, remember, early Bitcoin holders waited years for $100,000. XRP's at that inflection point. And myth 3, it's too late to buy. At $2.84, with predictions to $5 plus imminent, this is the entry most will regret missing. Addressing those doubts builds us to the climactic reveal, my bold call, backed by today's X-Buzz. XRP isn't just surging, it's set for an all-at-once explosion, as analysts like those on the Crypto Basic are saying. With supply shrinking, institutions onboarding, and community hype at all-time highs. Tweets from Jack the Rippler about mass adoption via prediction games, or Steph is Crypto shouting about Powell's bank freedom. We're looking at $5 by Q4, potentially $10 plus in 2026. But this exclusive insider info, it screams FOMO. Lock in now, because when the surge hits, it'll be parabolic. What if your 100 XRP becomes $1 million? That's the power of scarcity and utility colliding. Wrapping this up on an uplifting note, we've covered the hook, a potential $10,000 XRP, the deep dive into supply shocks, institutional wins, and real-time X reactions. Key wins? RLUSD integrations, ETF momentum, bank freedoms, and a vibrant community pushing boundaries. XRP is not just surviving, it's thriving, ready to redefine finance. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, consult pros. But if you're as excited as I am, let's build this together. If this blew your mind, smash that like button right now. It tells the algorithm to push this to more XRP holders. Drop a comment with your XRP price target. $5, $10, $100? Subscribe for more alpha drops like this and share with the community. Let's get XRP to the moon together. Thanks for watching. Leo out.